Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and let's get back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. Director's Cut. We're gonna check out the third floor here. Last episode went a little long. Looking around here. We had to use our shotgun in double shot mode to kill a robot because we have no EMP grenades. Like, what is that? I've never even seen what this thing is. So how am I supposed to know what it does when I've never even seen it? Might as well equip these gas grenades because I don't have anything else that I could equip them right now. We're checking out these open cells. They all have these weakened walls that I can just punch through and make a quick retreat downward if need be. But that is a one-way trip. All these people are very upset about being incarcerated. Probably rightfully so. And I think they suspect I'm with the bad guys. I have no idea what this is gonna do. Like, does this do a typhoon? Does this just start shooting at me? Does it set off an alarm? I like the concept of this being in the game. It's really, really late in the game for this to be implemented. Ooh, security checkpoint, interrogation wing, all kinds of things. Morgue. There's like an elevator that I believe takes us out of the area. So I like the concept of something like that. Is there something shining on top of there? Yeah, there is. How would you get up there? Interesting. So I've just got to satisfy my own curiosity here and see what happens when we run across this. Okay. So it is a kind of typhoon system. Goes down in the ground and recharges for a little bit, but not very much. So we punched through every wall that I think is punchable. So what I want to do is zoom. Right here. Praxis kit and shotgun shells. Definitely worth it. Now the question is, how do I get down? I think I'm gonna have to either pull out a gun and shoot the window. Can we do this? Can you pull out a gun and shoot the window? Oh. Well, gee, there might have been points earlier in this game where that would have been beneficial. Let's see. So I have a Praxis kit. It's probably too late to try and hack turrets or anything at all. In fact, what would you want to get right now? Probably just the ability to hack a level 4. Getting more energy bars right now is not the highest priority. There we go. So we've got so many pain pills too that let's just use 3 and 4. So we're at maximum, and use
Kavanagh,
this one.
Jensen. I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Okay. So that gives us one more praxis point, which means we should probably do that. And there are no doors connected. That's what sucks. You'd think that the doors might be connected here. But no. Alright, fine. We will just then go up to the interrogation wing. I thought we might very well set off an alarm. It just, as soon as we activated this. It almost feels like you could get a significant amount of your praxis points back, but not enough. Definitely not enough to account for all the ones I've lost. Let's go. There's still a lot of abilities. I had all my abilities unlocked. I have none of them unlocked now. Am I going the right direction? Security checkpoint, interrogation wing. Alright.
Activating security scan.
Watch, this isn't gonna work.
Biometric data assembled.
Maybe it's scanning that piece of his eye that was on his desk.
Subject recognized. Access
Interesting.
granted.
I would hate to go through a lot of these. I mean, I get it here, but already 2 has been enough. Doing it a 3rd time was too much. 9, or maybe that's 6. And then 5. Yeah, they're either torturing them. Yeah, it looks like torturing them, just maybe developing torturing techniques. How could you even, like, develop torturing? I mean, how can you torture innocent people and know if your technique is working well or not? When you think about that for a second. Is it? Yeah, you're gonna drink during an interrogation? I guess you might want to get the other guy drunk. The bad guy. Or whoever you're trying to get to talk. Audio log.
Review log. Patient has been returned to detention area after sedation. Medical history gathered indicates that she's a prime candidate for inclusion. Similarly, all biological indicators fall within required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Gary, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad.
Tiffany, slow down. What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment boxes have been tampered with, blatantly. Someone was sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? I know the two of you have butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human test subjects, is he? What's his opinion on Bell Tower using the OCM to further their military aspirations? Ask him about this Hydra project.
Tiffany, calm down. I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious. It's simply a means of allowing soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
So you think his obsession with this technology is because he's an environmentalist? Gary, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings. Science has made that mistake before.
I know. All right.
This is a long conversation.
Let's go down below and contact Bob. We'll see what he has to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities. Certainly, he's disappointed with the results we've had.
Interesting audio log playback here too, because we haven't seen that in any of the rest of the game really. We've either heard people who are somewhere or elsewise. For a lot of the emails, if they had been audio logs, that would have been nice. Is there? I doubt this is gonna be shoot through type stuff. Like, I don't think I can just shoot through it. Nope. That would be too easy. So we gotta go down the staircase. This Hydra project. Wonder what the Hydra project is. If it's what I think it is, it will tie nicely into the rest of the game. But this has gone on long enough that I'm starting to forget the rest of the game.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
It's okay. What's your name?
Minnesota. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around...
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think. I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is Kavanagh, not Reed. I heard the guard call her that. She seems different, like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things. And I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells.
Sounds like they might be trying to make another version of me.
Some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else. Another facility maybe, or somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the two doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
Interesting. Interesting conversation. Detainee medical log. Are we gonna have any more of those conversations? Oh, some more audio. Let's start listening.
Clinical trial log 11/27. Attending Dr. Tiffany Kavanagh, Dr. Gary
I hope this is shorter.
observing Commander Peter Burke. Patient has been sedated and restrained.
Administering compound P-026.75 cc.
Oh, great.
Injection via the left suboccipital triangle, isolating the neocerebellum and pontine nuclei.
Well done, doctors. Appears that the spinal cranial replacement was successful.
She's been stable for 48 hours. Placing the upper column and posterior skull is more complex than your own hindbrain augmentation, Commander Burke, but it's well within our abilities. That's not our sticking point.
I'm quite aware of what your sticking point is, Doctor. Getting results that I can use.
Gary, she's waking up. Look at the alpha waves. They're attenuating. Blood pressure and heart rate are rising. O2 saturation is really low.
Savage, get this under control.
Tiff, increase sedation and disconnect the OCM interface. Get a dose of propofol ready, see if she stabilizes.
It's not working, Gary. Damn it. There's a rupture in the circle of Willis. Anterior cerebral artery. Shit. I've got to get in there.
It's already too late, Tiffany. You know that.
Is it still alive?
No. Now we've lost her. I don't understand. She burned out so quickly. Arterial degeneration was clearly more advanced than anticipated, but still, the new compound should have worked.
Dispose of the body. I'll have the next viable candidate prepared and sent down to you, Dr. Kavanagh.
Okay, really long audio things here. So we're noticing these are just pictures. I wish there was some movement in there, so it at least somewhat looked real. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Alright, all kinds of blood and things in these freezers, none of which are useful to me. Credits. That's the only thing in there. Unless there's something like hidden up here. Just some bullets and some credits. That is her. This one. Let's see. Not a medical log. Not a medical log. Jane Doe. This one seems to be dead. So it seems like there's only one that's alive right now in this section. And when we look at the map, there's a room over here we can investigate, steal some more credits. Why are we picking up so many credits? That is the real question. Data storage device. What is the data storage device for? I wonder. No motators. We'll go ahead and type that in instead of bothering to hack it. N-O-M-O-T-E-A-R-S. Supply requisition, subject transfer, candidate Jane Doe, supplies. Yeah, did any of that help anything? Not really. So where does the map want us to go? It wants us to go to the morgue. Where, if we look at the morgue is just going to take us to another elevator that's probably going to take us to a boss fight.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Oh look, it's a retinal scanner. And guess what I have? A retina.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, you still have that retinal prosthesis just over in his office?
If you're suggesting I use it to fool a retinal scanner, it won't work. The eye synthetic tissue spike needs to be connected to a real optic nerve. Otherwise, it just reads as metal.
I know. That's why you need to take it to Quinn. I'll tell him to expect you. Keitner out.
Interesting. Interesting. So it's never so simple. At least they are taking the moment to say, you know what? Yeah, it's not going to be as simple as just you picking up a fake eye and sticking it in front of a scanner, because that would be ridiculous if the world really worked that way. So this is weird. So you have cardboard boxes and then other things you can't knock over. And there's nothing up here for that end, but it looks like there might be something up here for the other end. If we can just properly jump up. There we go. Typhoon ammo. Like I really have had the opportunity. And this is an ebook, but it's skinned like a pocket secretary. Interesting. Alright. So can I let her go now? Can I open the door? Or do I have to do it later? See, now we're going through the security checkpoint again, and it's too many times. I would rather the game just kind of fade out and fade in. Maybe this is a good way to hide loading, but for the tiny amounts of area here on my computer, there shouldn't be any loading. But then again, this is an old enough game, it wasn't built with the technology where a faster computer could load faster. Oddly enough. That nowadays you can almost certainly set up a game so that if you played it in a faster computer, it would load better and faster. But yeah, I don't even know really how to explain it. It's just kind of Unreal, Unity, and those type of game engines can see how much RAM you have and translate that into a actual distance, and as far as the map it should have in loaded up, and then it does a continuous load so you never see it, which is great because I hate loading screens. But this one's too old, and I don't know if this was made with any modern data. So no, that data core doesn't work there. That sucks. So how am I gonna free all these people? Because it's not like I can just go up here and hit keys and open the door. Are we going the right way? I think so. But again, it is a security checkpoint.
Scan.
I guess it's better than what the main game does. The main game has entire sections just
Biometric data assembled.
once you walk out a door, it's this whole different thing.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Alright.
I got a man down here.
How in the world? Everybody was supposed to be knocked out.
What happened?
Now people are waking up. I don't like this at all. I guess if you'd killed them, that would have helped. Let's see.
This is the spot. Keep looking. Someone must be there.
Hold it! Jesus, he's on the run!
Did these guys just wake up? That would be certainly new. This whole section's blocked off now. Interesting.
Gotta be here somewhere. Holy shit! What's that?
So if he's hostile by the time we get down there, then he may not want to deal with me. Yeah, alarmed, I think he'll be fine. Still no weakened wall. Let's talk to him.
What's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says you got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools.
Just let me get my tools.
Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Huh.
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. You ain't got time for this.
Interesting. Why only one use?
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything's amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
Let's enter
No
the
money
shop.
back guarantee or warranty. You break it, you buy it.
See if we can sell some garbage. Machine pistol, combat rifle. And then beer, whiskey, beer, and we'll keep the Ivo steams. Buy some shotgun cartridges, why not? And I think that's
Thanks for
it.
shopping at Quinn Mart.
Still not a way in here. Unless you can just shoot through the glass. That'll be an interesting thing. Hey, we can't even save right now. Interesting. Interesting. So, that's gonna be it for this recording, but I'm gonna have to make the next recording because we are stuck in a weird situation where we cannot save, and I have not seen that before. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.